More than you could ever know. I'll just say it's true. All I want for Christmas is you. Hey, happy Tuesday, Sun Seekers. It's the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life, and we've got it all for you this morning after a long weekend. Hopefully you took some time to remember our blessed veterans and their families. And as we put our poppies away, we will make that promise to remember them each and every day of the year. But you know as well as I do, you know what comes next. It's like the avalanche of tinsel comes down from the closet upstairs with all the decorations in it. Boom! The Mariah Carey comes pounding on the radio. All I want for Christmas. Christmas lights are up. Decorations are going up. We're going to talk a lot about when we decorate, when it goes up, and when it comes down. You're going to be disappointed to hear that your friend Tyler gets it up as soon as possible. Whoa. Christmas decorations. As soon as possible after the 11th. Now, I don't adhere to the November 11th rule, but it just kind of seems to happen that way with us. We had talked about it over the weekend, maybe getting started, and we just got a little bit lazy. And so it'll probably be this week or this weekend, but then it's like we keep it up right till Valentine's Day. It's like Christmas season is 6 months in our place. We're going to talk about the Bombers, of course, excitement there. They're headed to the Grey Cup. We've also got... some interesting Christmas shopping notes for you this morning. There is a lot going on in the outside world away from the beach bunker, and most of them have to do with labor problems. And I'm not talking about, our friend who just announced she's pregnant. What is her? She is pregnant. Megan Fox is pregnant. Yes, Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly. She's 38. They announced it yesterday. Not that kind of labor. This is labor disruptions. And this is going to affect your Christmas shopping in a big way, okay? This is important because maybe you haven't started your Christmas shopping yet. You're going to want to get on it if you see what you're looking for. We'll explain coming up. Let's take a look outside and see how many of our cameras are working this morning and see how many days we've got to Christmas, because there it is. The countdown to Christmas, the countdown to Christmas. All I want for Christmas is you. Here it is every day as we get going. This is just to keep you on track. It's a public service of the Tyler Glen Show. to make sure you stay on track for, reaching your Christmas goals. 42 days, 16 hours, and 54 minutes to go until Christmas. So let's go. Let's go. Let's get the stuff going. Get it all up. Get it up now. All your Christmas decorations. Sunshine and 9 degrees for the high today, by the way. When are we going to get the snow? That is the question. We have done very well. We had a great fall, gorgeous fall, beautiful weekend. And actually, for the southern part of Manitoba, we're probably not going to get snow that sticks until the weekend. Now, further north, this is for the Ethelbert, Dauphin, Gilbert Plains region. You'll probably get some snow overnight tonight. It is going to try and swipe us here, but it's going to come in the form of rain showers. It's just going to be too warm for us in the south. So the tale of two forecasts. North of Riding Mountain National Park, you might get your first snow tonight. That's going to stick around. And for the southern part of the province, it won't be until Saturday. The Environment Canada forecast is telling us we'll have daytime highs well above normal, which is now -1. We'll be 10 on Wednesday, 8 on Thursday, 9 in the sun on Friday. Just gorgeous. And then overnight Saturday, we could get some snow and then wake up to temperatures around the freezing mark on Sunday morning. I mean, we can run, but we can't hide. Let's face it. I mean, winter has got to come. And we've got to get into the season of snow to kind of make it feel a little bit more like Christmas. I have to say, I'm almost ready. I think, after the way the forecast is looking, if it comes this weekend, I think I'm okay. I think I'm ready to take it. Snow in September? No. Cannot take it. Throws me over the edge. But snow in the middle of November, I think we can all agree. I know some want to have it like the day before Christmas, but I think, we need to really get into the spirit of things. So a little bit of snow may not be a bad thing. Well, we don't have much of a wind chill, do we, this morning? Is there a bit of a wind out there? Oh, no, there is a little bit of a wind, so it's chilly. There's a look at our wind chill map on this Back to Work Tuesday. Hope you had a great long weekend. If that was in the cards, I know there was a lot of people working yesterday. It was Remembrance Day, Veterans Day, day to commemorate and celebrate and remember our veterans and their families. And we'll take a look locally at what was going on there in just a second. First, we've got to say good morning and say, welcome aboard. Welcome to you. Good to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. Back at it. Nice thing is, short work week this week. 4 days. We're already at Tuesday. And Taste of Tuesday's an epic one today. Why is it epic? And I actually ran into a Sunseeker at the co-op last night getting ready for this, yesterday afternoon. It's epic because it required a huge amount of commitment from yours truly. I was in the kitchen for over 2 hours for the Taste of Tuesday dish we're going to taste today. It's a pastry dish with cinnamon, nutmeg, and bacon. Oh, you heard right. Oh, maple bacon. Maple bacon pastry twists. Now, the thing is that co-ops have a chef that they have hired to do it, and it's a very quick TikTok-style video that I'll play for you and show you what I was up against. Then you've got, Fat Podcast Ukrainian boy in his kitchen making a complete mess. Tracy coming in to try and help. Screams erupt. We're filing for divorce from each other. You know how that goes. Too many cooks in the kitchen is not just a saying. What an adventure it was. Anyway, we'll show you how it all came together later on in the show, and we'll give it a taste test on Taste It Tuesday. Yes, good morning. Road Reverend and Quentin in early this morning. Look at these two guys in chomping at the bit on Twitch this morning, along with Tosh and Zumba, Bernice and Molly. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Terry Lee is joining us on TikTok this morning, along with Kevin and Marty. Good to see you guys. Hope you had a good weekend. Got out and enjoyed that beautiful Saturday. Wasn't that incredible? I wasn't in the house at all on Saturday. Got all the yard work done. Got everything cleaned up. Then spent 15 minutes just sitting and staring at my yard. 15 minutes just going, clean yard. Leaves are all gone. Dog crap is all picked up. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Time for a beer. Hi, Marty, and thank you so much, Marty, on TikTok. And Polar Bear's here on Twitch. Amanda's here on Twitch, too, to say good morning. Jody's here on Facebook. Amanda Elizabeth, it's nice to see you on Facebook, and I hope you had a nice weekend, too. Keeping the Pink, there it is. Keeping the Pink, good morning. Taste It Tuesday day. Saw her in the egg aisle. I was getting my eggs, she was getting her butter, and then I needed to get some margarine, and we had a little conversation there, and I was kind of dragging it a little bit. I was like, whoa, I was feeling overwhelmed. I'm like, man, that's a lot of ingredients going into this thing today. That's a lot of ingredients. Oh. And then this little voice behind me says, are you lost? What? Are you lost? I kind of am, actually. It's funny you should mention that. I have no idea. Oh, look at it. It's Keeping the Pink. What are the odds that I'd be in the supermarket and a Sunseeker is there? And so we had a brief chat, and she put air in my tires. It was like, okay, I can do this. I gotta do this. We can pull this together. I got this. I'm kind of like a grilled cheese sandwich cook. I'm an elevated mac and cheese chef. This is a big one. This is Christmas style. And you know what? You might like this recipe. I'm going to give it to you, and it's got maple bacon and cinnamon, and I can't wait to taste it. Hopefully, it turned out okay. It was good to see you, Keeping the Pink, and seeing you this morning, too. And KDD4380 on Twitch, good morning to you. Mavis is here on Facebook. We've got Liv on TikTok. Good morning, Liv, as well as Marie. Good morning. And Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Janine is here on Facebook. Nick's here on Facebook. Happy Non-Monday. Yes, it's the Tuesday that feels like a Monday. MJ is here, too. Good morning, and Molly, too. I hope I said good morning to Molly. K-Nick Stowe. Nick says, you just had to make that sound dirty, don't you? Everything, you know what? You guys got to, Nick, you got to get some Q-tips. Clean the wax out of your ears, man. Oh, my gosh. It's because you're just like Madeline Love. You guys are planning your big wedding day. Oh, it's not just jerseys on your mind, Nick. It's not just jerseys. Cindy is here. Trev Webb says, go Bombers, go. Whoop, whoop. Ah, yes. Trev is celebrating. He'll be the one gloating a little bit of work today, and gloating is allowed. And they're going to play Toronto in the Grey Cup. Does anybody in Toronto even know? If a tree falls in the forest, does anybody here? Does Toronto even know they have a team? I don't know. You have to cheer for Winnipeg. You just have to. Even if you're a Rider fan, you have to cheer for Winnipeg. The whole league is cheering for the Bombers. Cindy says, I have some snow here again. Oh, my gosh. Well, you're going to get the permanent stuff tonight. That is going to be staying with you for a while. And we're going to, it's that time of year, so let's embrace it. Think of Mariah Carey in a red dress. Single Pringle on TikTok. Good morning to you. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, no. Here come the vacations. Share the pictures in the video. Boral Bean says, my daughter leaves for Cancun on Sunday. What's the forecast like there for next week? Well, it's funny you should ask because I have to have Mexican forecasts are so easy. Sunny and hot. Like every day is sunny and hot. That's why we go there. But we'll have a beach camp. Just remind me next week to make sure that we have a Cancun beach cam on the show for next week so that we can eavesdrop. Maybe they can stop by, say hi and hello. Yeah, Nick, I knew I'd have your attention with maple bacon. I'm excited about it. It smelled very cinnamon bunny bacony in my kitchen last night. The smells were fantastic, so hopefully it translates. The look, I missed it a little bit, but it's close. You'll see. You be the judge. You will be asked to judge. That's coming up later on the show. Cheryl is here too, and I think we got everybody in. Ryan is here this morning on Twitch. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Jillian is here on TikTok as well, along with Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Good morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Lillian is here too. Have a fantastic day joining us on Facebook. What a great day Saturday. So beautiful. The Jets won. The Bombers won, says Tasha. What a time to be in sports. It's not like we have any shortage of good thing, hey? There is no shortage of good thing, that is for sure. Dallas sent this over. He had some tailgating going on this past weekend ahead of the Bomber game. And, boy, the weather, it was just insane. It's so gorgeous. The only thing that really sucked about Saturday was that the sun went down at 5 o'clock. You're just out there 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They were tailgating. You got good seats there, man. Good seats. Nice. All right, and I think we've got some video, actually. Why is that guy in an Argos helmet? That's weird. Oh, that's an older shot. Okay, I was thinking, that's the wrong game. Okay, here's this past weekend. This is what we got. Okay, I'm going to turn the music off, but have a look at this. This is what we were talking about Saturday afternoon. This is a lot more like it. Look at that. Enjoying the beverages. Coolers are open. The grass is still green. Tailgating before the game. Guys even got poppies on as they're sitting there in their jerseys. Well done, boys. Well done. Well done. And, of course, the Bombers beating the Riders off to the Grey Cup. This is his grill in the back of the truck. Cooking it up. A little bit of cheese there on the side. Very nice, Dallas. Very nice. And then he shared a shot of the final seconds of the game. He was inside the stadium, final seconds of the game. Everybody excited. That is it. The clock winds down. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are going to the Grey Cup. Oh, everybody is excited, and the party continues. And the traffic jam getting out of there. He just got home. The game was Saturday. He just got home now, like 5 minutes ago. Traffic there is awful. It's fun to go to a Bomber game, but oh my God, I don't know what it is about that place. But it's like, yay, they won. This is so great. Why don't we just sit here and party for a couple hours? Because we're not getting out of here. It's just so packed. It's so crazy. Tell me about your GT. So the Bombers win. That would be so many people's GT. I figured I'd do that one first. Because obviously from Trev to... I think Ryan is a Bomber fan. Molly says, Molly went to Mahong, come from Thailand in Laos New Year, and got to go dance and eat food with great people and learned how they celebrate from Thailand and Laos. The only thing is I wasn't dressed up and everybody else was. Still had fun, and it was with my boyfriend's sister, and Sunday we had some drinks. Sounds like you had a busy weekend. Sounds like fun. Whenever you can, do something new, eat some new food, and then say, hey, you know what my favorite new food is like this Thai food that, what you ate on the weekend. Good for you, Molly. Good to hear. Nick says, this is a rarity in the CFL. Not a single game all season with any snow on the ground. Well, that's interesting. MJ69 is here to say good morning. Hello. Maxwell, too, on TikTok. And Shauna is on TikTok, too. And Roger on TikTok. Nick says, GT, short week this week. Holidays next week. Good for you, Nick. Cindy says, got to see all the girls this weekend in Brandon, but came home to some snow, and she sent some stuff to the mailbag. Came home to the snow, and here's the snow at Cindy's place. Yeah, it is the most wonderful, and I like the path. Nice little path to get to the cars. Good stuff. And there's the girls. And what a great shot. There's some Christmas decorations up there. Looking good. When do they go up? When do they come down? We're going to talk about that on the show today. When do they go up? And when do they come down? Trev says, my lovely wife bought me a Porsche this weekend? What? No, my lovely wife made Porsche this weekend. I'm confused. I think that's autocorrect. I think your device thinks that borscht is Porsche. Is Porsche. So one is a Ukrainian beet soup, and the other one is a pretty expensive sports car. I'm thinking, it could be either one. I wonder if it would let you type in that you had borscht in a Porsche. I had borscht in a Porsche. No, I had borscht in a Porsche, and I spilt it on the floor. Not a good idea since it's beets. That shit stains. It is bad. Now I'm out a bunch of bucks. I gotta clean it up. Oh, what the okay, moving along. Good morning, Lindy. Good morning, good morning. Good thing. Yesterday's good thing. Thomas, let her rip. Just type in GT. Hey, Eugenia. Nice to see you on TikTok. Hello. Type in GT and then just let it rip. Yesterday's good thing could be from anything on the weekend to get us rolling this morning. Keeping the pink Porsche. Yeah, everyone's excited about a Porsche. How do we send pics to the mailbag? I am on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. Just send me a DM there on Facebook. That's the easiest way to do it. Just Tyler Glen, Tyler, last name Glen, Glen. Give me a follow on the show. It's a show page with my name, Tyler Glen. That's where people are watching on Facebook right now. Just send me a DM, and that's the mailbag. It'll pop up. It'll say, hello. Sometimes it's difficult to connect. We may be connected already. It took a while for a couple of Sunseekers, but we can make it happen. MJ69 says, I got to look after the grandkids while the parents went to the Bomber game. That's fun. Tosh says, took a trip to Rossburn for Saturday to visit with some family and tune in the Jets game. Who are they? The Jets? Is that basketball? What's going on? Can you imagine? Wow. That is so great. It's so nice to see the Jets winning. It's just something I never thought that I would ever have leave my lips. Now, people are talking about playoffs and what comes after that. I think it's a little too soon to be talking about that. But, boy, they've got a great team this year. Hey, there's no two ways about that. There is no two ways that they've got a great team. Quentin's getting ready to go kill some Bambis. Oh, no! Don't do it!
I'm just a little baby deer that'll grow up to be in someone's freezer. Please don't shoot me.
Think Disney, man. God. Now, that's Quentin's good thing. He picked up his hunting tags, and Gage and I are planning on a father-son murdering rampage. I mean, no, hunting. No, of course. No. It's legal. It's totally legal to go out and drop a beautiful animal. It's fine. It's legal. It's part of that's how nature intended with a giant rifle to take down a big deer. Cheryl went to a 90th birthday party. Well, my question is, were there strippers jumping out of a cake? And please say yes. Please, yes, there was. There was strippers that jumped out of the cake. Hey, just because you're 90 doesn't mean you don't like the scenery. Come on now. Keeping the pink, GT went to the local co-op and got her bugles. That's right. You did, and had a nice visit with Tyler Glen Shows. He was preparing for Taste It Tuesday. Oh, the secret's out now. And KDD 4380 says, got all the outdoor Christmas decorations set up but not turned on yet. Cindy's family is also out in nature removing our Bambis. How is that possible? Oh, I do not partake in the slaughter of our wildlife. They're precious, and they can't skate very well. Have you not seen the movie Bambi? Mama, where's my mama? She was taken down by a big bad hunter. That's where Mama is. Mama's dead, Bambi. Just to fill somebody's freezer. Just out of selfishness. Let's see, what else? Are we pretty much done? Okay. Tyler, you got to think deer sausage. Not a fan. Not really a fan. It's more a taste thing. I'm just poking fun. But I'm not a big fan of wild meat at all. I know that seems weird, but maybe it's just the way it's been prepared. Maybe it's the sausage I've eaten. Jerky, I like jerky, but no one shares their jerky with me. K. Nick Stowe says, as long as the strippers weren't 90. Yes, that would that would be, not that we're ageist. I think we have to be equal opportunity for entertainment. In fact, I think that that would be mildly entertaining if, for somebody 21st birthday, they showed up and it's like, da-da-da-da, here comes the cake.
Hey there, you little whippersnipper. My name is Bertha, and I'm here to rock your world.
Hey, the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. Hey, you know what? They've got a wine tasting night tonight at the Clarso Spa. These are so popular. You are going to want to take part. They've got a couple happening this month at the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa, not to mention the Elkhorn Holiday Craft and Bake Sale Market, Saturday, November 23rd. Mark this in your phone. November 23rd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Elkhorn Resort up at beautiful Riding Mountain National Park. Check out the vendors and stock up early on Christmas gifts. You're definitely going to want to do that at Elkhorn Resort on November the 23rd, a Saturday. And again, at the Clarso Spa, they've got the charcuterie board, several wines for you to taste. And that is tonight, the first of the season at beautiful Elkhorn Resort at Clear Lake. So check that out. Their special wine tasting and soak. Of course, the Clarso Spa is a big part of the evening. So you'll have your 4 wines, your 2 white, 2 red, 1 free drink of your choice, charcuterie board. And so it's happening again tonight and on the 26th. That's 2 weeks from tonight. So if you can't make the one tonight, you might want to do the one 2 weeks from tonight. EPLA Office is your place to get some legal information if you're buying or selling a home, or you need some legal advice for a will or an estate, or if you're in business and looking at making some business adjustments. Maybe you're thinking of incorporating your business. Maybe it's growing so fast you're looking at making some moves that are going to give you some tax advantages, some legal advantages. You know what? They are the kindest, nicest people you're going to find. EPLA Office, where they believe in forming lasting relationships while taking care of your legal needs on 18th Street. You know the sign. You drive by it all the time. 18th Street, 642 18th. Unit A across from the RBC. And Kuiper's Family Bakery. You will love these people at Christmas time. We're getting very close to the Christmas season. And when these guys fire up the ovens for Christmas and get all that Christmas baking done, it is pure heaven in there. Not only, the place smells fantastic 365 days of the year. But I don't know, there's something about Christmas. They've got the fruit cakes they're going to have. They're going to have the cookies and the chocolate-dipped, chocolate-dipped shortbreads. Oh, my God, they're just so incredible. The chocolate-dipped shortbreads. Oh, they're fantastic. And they have got a huge assortment of Christmas baking, so you don't have to do it. Let them do the work. You take all the credit. Kuiper's Family Bakery. In the meantime, let's get into some Christmas training, shall we? Stop on by, pick up some goodies so that you're ready for the holiday season. At Kuiper's Family Bakery, 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. Quick beach break. We're going to go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina today on this Tuesday that feels like a Monday. Let's get rocking and rolling, Sunseekers. Myrtle Beach. Oh, the sun is shining finally. How lovely is this? Awesome. Thank you for being here, guys. Let's get going. those beautiful waves at Myrtle Beach. Live shot for you on this Tuesday. It feels like a Monday. Hope your day is off to a great start. Let's do this. 4-day week ahead. Let's take a look at southern Manitoba, where we do have some snow on the ground. Again, north of Riding Mountain National Park, getting just a skiff over the weekend, and there's more to come. That is going to come likely tonight. We are going to get nipped by it in our area. The overnight low, Environment Canada says, will be +1 with rain showers as the moisture moves into our area tonight in the overnight. And depending on how cold it gets, maybe we'll wake up to some snow tomorrow. But at this point, it looks like it's going to be rain for the south and possible snow for the north. Cloud and 8 on Thursday, 10 Wednesday, Friday sunny and 9. Still well above normal for this time of year. But it's this weekend, Saturday night, ready for it. Saturday night is when we're going to get the snow that's going to stick. Saturday, there's a 60% chance of snow and an overnight low of -4. That's going to be it. Now, I'm not quite sure how much we're going to get, but it'll be enough to cover the ground, and will probably officially, in the Brandon region anyway, be our first snowfall of the season. We've got 42 days, 16 hours, and 27 minutes to Christmas. I know that puts a jump in your step and a little song in your heart. Maybe a little bit of panic, too, but that's a fair amount of time, you would think. But there's a big fly in the ointment. In fact, there's a triple threat to Christmas this year. And I want you to be aware of it, because the sun seekers are important to me. I love you. I got to keep you in the loop, and this is information you're going to need to know. Okay? Hang tight. We're going to flip over to the air temperature map, then a quick look at wind chill, and we'll get to that in just a second. We're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. There's a bit of we must have a bit of a wind here. It feels like -10. Yeah, there's a bit of a wind, because the wind chill map is a lot worse than the temperature map. That wind is providing a bit of coldness for most of the continent this morning as we get things going. No school this Friday? Like, you mean this past Friday? You mean there can't be 2 Fridays in a row that there's no school. I know there was a professional development day this past Friday. They're out of school again this Friday? Like, so that it's, for teachers, it's a 3-day week? Is that what you're telling me, Tosh? Holy cow. Well, then I guess we'll take Friday off. I don't want to do anything either. No, we won't do that. That's crazy. Well, that's the way she goes, I guess. I don't know. That's a nice short work week. Hey, if you can get a 3-day work week, bless you. Might as well. We've got a triple threat to Christmas happening here. So here's the takeaway on this, guys. Here's what you need to know. If you see a Christmas gift that you think is going to be perfect for the one that you love, if you find that item, and listen to me, this could be in person or online, because we do both now, but when you see it and it's in stock, whether that be on a store shelf or on your phone, and you see they've got a couple left, I'm telling you, get it. Get it as quickly as you can. Those who get their Christmas shopping done earlier will be better positioned for what's ahead. What's ahead, Tyler? What's going on? Well, since you were sleeping, Canada Post has issued 72-hour strike notice. That's number one. Now you're saying, oh, but Tyler, Canada Post doesn't deliver all the parcels to me. I get them through the FedEx or the Purelator or this or that and the other thing. Well, don't worry. It's a triple threat for a reason. The second threat is what's happening at our ports in Vancouver and in Montreal. They, too, are having labor disruptions. So stocks coming into this country are going to start to dwindle. And that's why I'm telling you, and that's why I'm glad you're tuned in today, to know that if you see something that the one you love is going to enjoy, you're best to buy it as quickly as possible. And this spells some really scary, this could be quite scary for business, obviously, as we get into the busy holiday season.
For small business owners. Joyce Okanusi is setting up shop to start the day. She's organizing her products for customers, but she's worried about a looming threat to her business.
We would lose tens and thousands of dollars if that happened to us.
A 72-hour notice for a Canada Post strike could go into effect Saturday at midnight if a deal isn't reached with its union. Business owners like Okanusi say it couldn't happen at a worse time. 30% of her package deliveries occur in November and December.
Through Canada Post, we send about 20 to 25 every week, which is on the slow side. And with going into the Christmas season, that could double or triple.
The last time Canada Post striked in 2018, 61% of Canadian small businesses were negatively impacted, with an average cost of around $3,000.
Canada Post delivered a global offer this week to its union members, an 11.5% wage increase over 4 years. But the union is asking for 12.65% in the first year and another 4.5% hike after that.
Everything seems to have grown except for our wages.
Wyclef O'Dour represents 2,500 Calgary postal workers. He's calling for better safety protocols, improvements to benefit packages, and proper staffing rotations to...
Well, and obviously there's going to be some details to be worked out there, and this story moved on Friday, this one in particular, but you can see that's just one business owner that's going to be affected by this, and there will be tens of thousands across the country that'll be affected by this, because since this report was filed, the strike notice has been issued, which means within 72 hours, Canada Post basically is not going to be moving anything, and that's going to cause some problems. And you're not the only one saying, well, I don't use Canada Post. Right. But if everyone heads for the exits at the same time, yeah, see, and Quentin is one of them. Okay, right. So the thing is that here's something to keep in mind, okay? Amazon doesn't use Canada Post, so not an issue with most shopping. But it actually is for quite a few businesses to get their outbound going. And not only that if everyone is using one or two carriers and there's no Canada Post option, those carriers have an increased workload, which means higher potential for your parcels to get lost or delayed. And I've seen this play before. We've seen this happen before. I just don't want any Sunseekers to be in chat saying, I'm still waiting on a package. Every year, it seems that we're on social media 2 weeks before Christmas, and somewhere some parent is freaking out. Oh my God, I still haven't got it. I ordered it well before Thanksgiving, U.S. Thanksgiving, and it's still not here. Well, here's the problem. It's not just Canada Post. Montreal and Vancouver aren't moving stuff. They've got a labor disruption too. So while the supply chain keeps on moving and stuff is getting to stores now, basically the taps have kind of been shut off at both ends. You see what I'm saying here? Now, there is something you could do. It's not a real fun thing, but it's an option for shoppers, and that, of course, is sliding south of the border. Now, you say to yourself, well, that's not a big deal. I'm kind of doing that anyway because, I like to go down there maybe for some Black Friday shopping. Maybe I'll get my stuff in the States. Well, I've got some interesting news there, too. Apparently, prices in the States are on their way up slightly because more Americans are going to be spending on Christmas than Canadians. So even though you go down, you're going to say to yourself, oh, wait a second, that stuff's more expensive than it would be at home. So it is going to be a very interesting Christmas shopping season that starts today. And supply chains, once again, are going to be disrupted. Cindy says, I've got 5 birthdays to buy for before Christmas. Well, I think, again, if you can see it and it's in stock, just get it. Just get it. And waiting for a price or waiting for it to come on sale may end up costing you. I love stuff on sale, but you have to ask yourself, is it better to risk not getting it at all, or is it something that you want to get cheaper? And that's something that, a decision that you're going to have to make. Borrow Bean says the strike happening now is 100% strategic. I'm not exactly sure what that means. They're just doing it to get more money, and they probably will. They probably will. And I think that the bigger issue is not Canada Post. It's really those ports. Canada Post just adds that layer of to the ports is bad. I mean, everything has to come in through Vancouver or Montreal. How else are we going to get stuff into the country? Churchill? That's not going to work. So anyway, just be aware of that. Okay, all right. The supply chain's not affected as of right now, but it could be in the coming days and weeks. So again, if you see something good, get her done, get her wrapped, and think of it this way. You could be done early, right? There's nothing wrong with being done a little bit early. But, yeah, that is a fun way to start the Christmas shopping season. And boy, this is just we are starting with some not some fun news, but you know what? Christmas shopping is still going on. Canadians are planning to spend an average of more than $1,900 this holiday season, according to a recent survey from BMO. That includes travel, gifts, entertaining, decorations. That's the whole thing, is $1,900. 41% say they'll be spending less on fewer gifts. 44% will cut spending on other occasions, such as birthdays and anniversaries, to save money for Christmas. Faced with higher living costs, Canadians are cutting back. BMO study also said that thinking about holiday spending gives 54% of Canadians anxiety right now. Do you have some anxiety as we get closer to Christmas? Expense being the number one. It is 2024. Is it going to be another hard candy Christmas for this country? I can't believe it. Remember the COVID year where they wrapped everything in plastic and we couldn't go in? We could only buy bacon bits. Buy your vegetables, your bacon bits, and pop. Everything else is covered in plastic. Remember that? Although those were good times, good times. BMO also said 30% of Canadians are not confident they can afford every item on their shopping list, but 55% will use credit cards to make it happen. In another study, the Rakuten Group said more than 81% of shoppers under 35 will take part in Black Friday sales this season. It predicts Black Friday will be the biggest shopping event this year. Despite a drop in spending for gifts, BMO said Canadians are continuing to make generous donations towards charitable causes. 1 in 3 will contribute money to those in need. So that's good news. There's still some money coming to those who need it. But holiday spending is down. The average Canadian will spend $19.91. On the flip side, for our friends south of the border, again, it's a very different situation. Their economy is doing better, and therefore the average American will be spending roughly $2,200 Canadian, $2,200 to $2,500 Canadian dollars, and that's an increase of almost 10% from last year. And that also includes spending on everything from the food to the travel to the gifts. And higher income groups are expected to drive most of these increases, while 1 in 3 do plan to shave their budgets because of rising costs. However, 75% of American shoppers are going to shop early this year and take advantage of deals early while they can. And I invite you to do the same. Let's pitter patter. Let's get at her. Let's get on it. Let's get our stuff. Okay, so when do your Christmas decorations go up and when do they come down? Let's get going. Into the holiday season we go. At Auto Fashion, they'll take care of your car. Any hail damage from the summer, they'll take care of it. They do paintless dent repair. They'll get the scratches out of there, no problem. Also, they do interior cleaning. It's not just detailing. It's fine auto finishing with our friends at Auto Fashion. Yes, it is. Auto Fashion, locally owned and operated. They'll give you a $50 restaurant gift card if your insurance claim is processed through them. They've also got courtesy cars available, so you're not going to be left stranded. In fact, they're the friendliest people you'll ever want to meet at Auto Fashion, 255 17th Street North. behind Lee's Buffet next to the car wash. The official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show is at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Speaking of food banks, they generously make a donation every time you go get your oil changed at Murray's. They make a donation to Helping Hands, Samaritan House, and the Bear Clan each and every time you go there. They'll show you your filters while you wait. You're in and out, lickety-split. And, of course, this is the week for the tire changes. I bet you there are going to be literally hundreds of vehicles in and out of there getting their winter tires put on because the first snow of the season is likely to come on Saturday. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And at the Sky Dancer Casino, where the sky's the limit, it's going to be a big fighting weekend at the Sky Dancer Casino, even though the big fight is going to be on Netflix on Friday. They're going to be playing it in the event center on the big screen. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. This Friday, they're going to be showing the Paul versus Tyson fight in the event center. Cold beverages and all kinds of bar service throughout the fight. And that is to get you primed up for the Define the Fight MMA fights on Saturday. They do such a great job. They purchased their own octagon. They've got the Casino Octagon there. It's Vegas-style MMA fighting on Saturday, 7 p.m., 14 total fights presented by Define the Fight and Sky Dancer Casino. General admission is $50, VIP table $700. Go to skydancercasino.com for more or watch social media for updates. You'll find them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That is skydancercasino.com, where the sky's the limit. Oh, Keeping the Pink says shop and support local while they're stock. Food plans first. There you go. Food plans first. Let's see when everybody's putting their stuff up. Some people are waiting. When does your Christmas stuff go up and when does it come down? James says everything goes up usually a week before Christmas and then it goes down the day after Christmas. Wow, that's tight. That's a tight timeline. Tosh says after November 11th, come down after New Year's. Kevin says after November 11th, mid-month, and then in the new year. Jamie says November 12th, they come down January the 8th. Sounds like that is like written in stone. Okay. Laura says they go up after the 11th of November and stay up until January 7th. Crystal says sometime in December and then down on the 26th. That's the one I really have a problem with. I mean, if you want to put your stuff up in September, you're that kind of Christmas keener, I'm okay. But taking it down on Boxing Day, I don't like that. And I'm not sure why. I mean, there's still Christmas songs being played. It is so, let's just get this over with and put our stuff away. Yeah, I know, but you decorated in September. You've had it up for a while. I get that. But what's the rush? What's the rush? Laura says they go up after November 11th and stay up till January 7th. That seems to be the common dates. November 12th to January the 8th. Christmas is longer than one day. Yeah. Crystal says, I put it up in December, but also down on the 26th. Cindy says that down after Ukrainian Christmas, which is January 7th. See, my wife says we can't do it till Ukrainian New Year's. And then I said, well, what about Ukrainian Easter? And then there's Ukrainian 1st of July. And then there's Ukrainian April Fool's Day. And when's Ukrainian Valentine's Day? February 28th? Like, all these Ukrainian holidays. Jeez, you guys. Thought we weren't supposed to do that. I thought because of all the conflicts and stuff, we weren't supposed to. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what I should sell. I'll just stick with the regular one. Anita says just after November 11th, but they come down December 27th or 28th. Another one. Anita, what are you doing? What's the rush? What's the rush? I can't imagine saying Happy New Year, not having a Christmas tree to look at. That's kind of part of the whole thing. Jenna says anytime now and keep them up till after Ukrainian Christmas and my birthday in January. Jenna says tree went up yesterday and will come down on the 26th or 27th. Because there's a birthday in the family on the 28th. Well, I get that. You want to kind of keep those things separate. I feel bad for people who have a birthday around Christmas. You kind of get gypped, don't you? You kind of, well, we're going to put this gift, Christmas and your birthday will be put together. We'll put that gift together. No, because then you're going to cheap out. What are you doing? Borrowed Bean says, mine stays up till spring break. Oh, yeah. Keeping the Christmas tree up till spring break, that's fantastic. Well, and theoretically, you could take the Christmas stuff off and put Valentine's stuff up on there. Melissa says, usually 2 weeks before Christmas, but getting earlier, no earlier than December 1st, though. Only because the kids are asking. Everything comes down on the 26th. Melissa's another one that doesn't sound like she likes Christmas too much. If you've got kids, Melissa, you know what, embrace it, because I'll tell you, with old age, it starts to slide away. You just are like, Kids grow up, they move away, So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Heidi says, my outside lights get turned on when I blow out the jack-o'-lanterns. There we go. Inside decor goes up in early November and stays up until mid-January. It's my favorite time of the year, so I enjoy it as much as possible. Blessed Mama said she used to wait till decorating till the 12th until she talked to a veteran, which is exactly what you need to do. And so now you've got everything up already. Do you have it all up already? It just makes you ahead of the game. Michelle says it depends on my mood, depends how I'm feeling. And I have to tell you, Michelle, I agree with you, especially with our snow situation. We don't have a lot of snow right now, and I'm not feeling very Christmassy. This weekend we were sitting in front of the TV. I made a nice big sheet of cookie sheet nachos, and we're sitting down to watch a movie, and Tracy says, let's put a Christmas movie on. And I said, no way, Jose, no Christmas movie until the house is decorated and we have snow on the ground. It just seems weird. And then we're going into the old Amazon and checking, Netflix, Amazon, all these other services. And the first thing that pops up is Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. Would you like to rent Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation? I'm like, it is November. What are you guys doing? Come on now. Oh, it's up. We did it yesterday. Oh, good for you, Blessed Mama. Good for you. Debbie says aim to put it up before December 1st and after November 11th, and then take it down after the new year. Lynn says November 12th, but don't turn them on. You put everything up and on, but no lights go on until December the 1st. Well, that's interesting. And Dale said, started yesterday on the outside, but no power until the 12th. Well, that's today. So, in other words, it would be today. So, the Christmas season is officially underway. They're off to the races. And if you find store shelves that have got some items on them, by all means, get them, because it's going to be a different situation in about a month or so. Oh, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, indeed. Oh, my God. So I've got to show you what I was supposed to make today for Taste It Tuesday. This is from from Co-op's Great Co-op Recipe Contest. Now, this guy is a chef. I'm going to completely butcher this. So here's how the experts do this dish here. This is, I call it maple bacon cinnamon bun twist. It's the maple bacon twist cinnamon roll. Here we go. So here is how it's supposed to be put together real briefly. Here we go.
Hey, and today I'll be making a recipe submitted by Irene from Langley, BC. Maple bacon cinnamon twist rolls. Let's try them out. Okay, we're going to start by mixing our yeast, sugar, and some warm water, and we're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes. Next, we're going to warm up our milk, some sugar. We're going to pour that over top of some margarine to let it melt. Then we're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients, some sugar and spice, some vinegar, our yeast mixture, then our flour and dry ingredients. Mix it with your hand until it becomes a ball, and then knead it until it's smooth. We're going to let it rest until it doubles in volume, and then we're going to punch it down with our hands. Place the dough on the board, and then we're going to cut those into portions. Then we're going to roll those portions up, cover them up, and let them double in volume. Then we'll start rolling them out to fit on our pie pan. Spray your pie pan, start layering with margarine, the brown sugar mix, bacon. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. Cut your sections with your scissors, make your twists, bake in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes, and make sure you like this video to cast your vote for Irene.
So there it is. Oh, and I missed the end of it there. But that is, and I love in these videos how they make it look so easy. Oh, just put a little bit of milk here and put a little bit of this stuff here and a little bit of that here. Oh my God, it was a disaster. It was a 2-hour extravaganza, and you're probably a better chef than I am. But it was an adventure, I'll tell you. It was probably one of the harder things I've ever had to create in the kitchen, and I'm not a big baker, but I did my best. See, this guy doesn't have flour all over the place. He doesn't have it in his hair. He doesn't have it. Look at how clean his cutting board is. Look, there's no flour on that, but come on, is he even doing this? This is artificial intelligence. And then, I'm going to make it into these. My balls did not look like this. His balls are way nicer than my balls. My balls did not come out like this. Oh, and then we'll just roll it. Yeah, and then, of course, they all look perfect. Now, my balls, and then, therefore, my pastries were misshapen. Now, this is the star of the show here. The bacon that goes on top. Oh, yeah. That was fun. And really, at the end of the day, it was kind of like making a bunch of pizza crusts, and then cinnamon and nutmeg, and then you twist it, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Look at how delicious that looks. Now you're going to see how mine turned out next hour. Oh, those cake fails? It's just going to, oh boy. It's going to be interesting. You'll have to make sure you join us for hour 2 of the show to see how this little puppy turned out. Because at this time, we have to say farewell to our friends on our other social media channels. Thank you so much, TikTokers. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Pierre, Tutu, Martha, Alan, Tara, Arnold. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Kelly, you too. And Marianne, thank you, TikTokers. Have a great day. We're going to be back again tomorrow morning at 7. But the show doesn't stop. It's just moving over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show for hour 2 of the fun and frivolity. And we'd love to have you. Again, the podcast at noon. Wherever you get your podcasts, it will be in a shorter form than the 2-hour extravaganza that we've got. So check that out. Again, we're moving to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you, TikTokers, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 7. Have a great day. Here we go. Short work week. You can do this. Okay, and now we have to say farewell to our friends on the other platforms. Thanks for joining us here, Facebook friends. You can also watch through the website at tylerglenshow.com, okay? Just to let you know about that. And we shall say goodbye to our friends on YouTube first. Take care, YouTube. Thank you so much.